Thank you for joining me today. We're going to look at Capricorn's forecast for September 2023. So let's dive in. And of course, this is my take on the energy and the astrology. And because of that, it may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, no worries, just pass it on by. And I do hope you find what you're looking for. And remember, there are thousands and thousands of Capricorns out there. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Okay. What energy are you bringing forward from August into September, Capricorn? Card we've been seeing a lot. Balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. Not a big surprise here. As I said, we've been seeing this card quite a bit. And Capricorn struggles with balance. You are spiritual and you are very practical. And it's difficult to have a foot in both worlds and you struggle with it. So that's something that you've been working on in August that you're bringing forward into September. And I think you're making headway and I think things are getting easier too. So let's look at your biggest obstacle for the month. So what is going to be the biggest challenge or obstacle for you in September? The magic of nature. So if we read this card as an obstacle, this could be not enough downtime, not enough time to play or to relax in nature. In other words, you're busy, you're doing stuff, you're overbooked, you have too many responsibilities, and because of that, you may not have time to explore the magic of nature or even relax. So this is not a new obstacle for you, Capricorn. You're very hardworking and very dedicated, and this is an ongoing issue. So as problems go, this isn't anything new, and hopefully you're learning to incorporate more self-care and balance into your life. So let's look at your biggest asset for the month. Quiet time. Okay, these kind of go together. So if you can get that time alone to relax, to meditate, to just recover from so much going on, it will be hugely productive for you and hugely rejuvenating for you, because you know you're working a lot, you're worried about stuff, you've got social obligations, you've got personal responsibilities. It's a lot. So of course you're going to be stressed, and of course you're going to feel less than your best. So if you can master some quiet time, and I think you can this month, I think that if you work towards it, you can carve out some time to relax, that this be something that helps you mentally, physically, and spiritually. So that will be your biggest asset, is finding time to be quiet, relax, and restore your energy. Okay, so let's look at your general health. So Capricorn's general health for September. Whoop, okay. And there's 2 cards here. Nope, 3. Okay. Well, look at them all. The energy is gaining momentum, and I think that is true. You are gaining momentum. You are more energetic as we begin the month, but will you be able to hold on to that? Your commitment is being tested. I know that Capricorn has committed to a better self-care routine, more exercise, eating better, and kind of pretty much overdone it on the commitments. And that's something we all struggle with. When we feel the need to do these things, we have a tendency to overcommit. And I think that's what's being tested. And expect powerful change. So, okay, I think you're tired and you have committed to these things and you are feeling better, but you're also tired because you do work so much and you have so many responsibilities. So maybe try and find some balance in between all of this. You know, if you can find that quiet time, I think you will feel better and it will boost your overall energy and you'll feel more like sticking to that diet or sticking to that exercise routine. Overall, I think, your health is pretty good. Okay, so let's look at your home life. What's going on in Capricorn's home? I know that you're wanting to move. Some Capricorns have already moved and others are still working towards that. So let's see what we get here. Conclusions are within reach. Okay, that sounds pretty good. So if you are struggling to move, I would say that it will be soon. It could be by the end of the month even, so wouldn't that be great? Okay, let's look at your wealth forecast for Capricorn. Raising your standards. Okay, I think that you know what this means. That means you're working for peanuts. You're not getting paid what you're worth. You're doing things that aren't good for your mental health, like working overtime and not getting paid for it, working on holidays, not getting paid for it, things like that. And yeah, you need to raise your standards, especially employed and self-employed Capricorn natives, because yeah, you have a tendency to get swallowed up in work, and because of that, you give and give and give, and you don't always get compensated for it. So I think you need to raise your standard when it comes to work. And the same is true with your investments. If your investments aren't paying off like you think they should, then go back over them and don't be content to just let them ride, okay? Let's look at what's your budget like this month. Budget and just general wealth. Vacation. Okay, it's pretty good if you're planning a vacation, I'd say. And trust me, you need one. You do need a vacation. So this would be a good time to plan it and to work the budget where you can do that, where you can plan it. Maybe not even for this month, although a lot of people are traveling in September, a lot more than normal. But even October and the holiday season, if you want to get away, I think now would be the time to plan that. So that brings us to romance. So what can single Capricorns expect? Moving forward fearlessly. I think that that pretty much is self-explanatory too. You've been in and out of the dating pool. You've been aggravated with some of the dating options that you have, and you've also kind of sworn off dating because things have just been so crazy in other avenues of your life. And I think now you're ready to get back in and ready to go out and have some fun and ready to move forward fearlessly. I think when you do, you're going to find that you're surrounded by people. People are being drawn to you. They can see what an amazing person you are. So if someone doesn't come along this month, they will next month for sure. So what can partnered or committed Capricorn natives expect in September? Parenting and children. Okay, so I think, yeah, that your relationship is more about either your own children or your parents this month. As you look at responsibilities and maybe realign some responsibilities in your home, because yeah, you're working so much that you don't have it to give, and your partner is going to have to pick up the slack. As I said, whether caring for an elderly parent or caring for children or grandchildren. Yeah, I think this is going to be probably an issue, and has been an issue for some time, to get them to pull their slack and do more. There is also a possibility of a new person entering the family this month, so congratulations on that. So where will you be at the end of the month? And I do know that this is a joyous time for a lot of Capricorns, because people are getting married, people are having children, adopting, having new grandchildren come forward. So the family dynamics are changing. So make sure that everyone is on board and ready to do their part. So, okay, where are you going to be at the end of the month? Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Didn't we start with Pisces? Let's see. We did. Balanced spirituality. Okay, we went from the full moon to the new moon, kind of all the way around the circle, which is good, and which would also indicate that yes, this is a cycle you're in, not something that you have brought forward or you need to conquer, nothing like that. This is just a cycle of life. Meditate and contemplate. I think by the end of the month, you're going to be kind of breathing out, going, how did so much happen in so little time? And yeah, and you're probably going to need some downtime, because so much has happened. So this would be a good time to meditate on everything that's happened, contemplate where you want to go next, give thanks and gratitude for all the many blessings you have, and also embrace these changes. There are some opportunities for Capricorn coming up next month for additional wealth, whether it's an extra job offer, a side hustle, something like that is happening next month. Before you engage in something like that, I think it's wise to look over the bigger picture and see if you really do have time to take on any more responsibilities. So I think that would be why too. This is the end of the month you're contemplating and meditating on the situation. I hope you found this mini reading helpful. If you did, let me know in the comments section below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, subscribing, liking, and commenting. It really helps the videos get seen. And if you would like to see more videos or to see them sooner, why not consider joining the community? If you'll click that join button, for as little as $2 a month, you can make a difference for this channel and you get all kinds of perks. So why not check that out? Okay, I'm going to do several more of these, and then I'm going to switch over for the Chinese astrology, and then I've got some astrology stuff to do. And yeah, we've got a lot going on this month, so definitely if you haven't subscribed, be sure and do. You don't want to miss any of these new videos. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Reiki blessings.